Today, you might say we are in the information revolution. Some people argue that started with the production of the printing press, but it's been so accelerated of late by the internet and by the advance of technology, so that now, with a couple of thumb clicks, I can be listening to the opinions of somebody from the other side of the world. I can be sharing my opinions just as I am now with the rest of the world. There is now no bar of entry for the dissemination of ideas. Ideas that used to be controlled by churches or states or education systems can no longer be controlled in the same way. We're in a flux of information. We're actually in the age of questioning, because what has been revealed by this glut of information we have access to is we can start to see and feel the cost in our own lives and the cost to us socially of the existing way of doing things. It's visible to us. We start to be questioning of how it is I'm supposed to act as a man. Is it because my dad told me? Is it because that's the way I was educated? Is it that's the way the culture wants me to see it and the way that Hollywood glorifies? Or am I now able to find access to other ideas? There's a force alive in our culture which is the force of individualization, which really says you can be however you want. You don't need to conform. It invites us to choose who we be, how we look, and to hone our own identity to be unique to us. So it's no wonder that people are now asking questions about everything that was laid down as how it should be. We're asking questions of all of those norms. We're asking questions of the dominant narrative. We're asking questions about the mold that I was poured into, the way I was encouraged to behave as a boy and as a man. We're asking questions. I celebrate that we're asking questions, that this is the age of questioning. I celebrate the questions that men ask. I celebrate that you're here with me trying to find your own answers to some of these questions that are driven by the desire to live in a world that's more equitable, more fair, more sustainable, with less suffering. A world that's back in balance is what we're wired to create. It's that same DNA as had us sat around together around the campfire. That same DNA is present, calling you to ask questions. Thank you for all of your questions. Thank you for being a questioning man. And my great wish is that you find answers that help you live a more fulfilling, more enjoyable life as a contribution to the greater whole. That's my wish for you.